everyone. Another Friday night and another great concert. We went to Totally Tubular tonight. It was fun. Everybody around us was friendly and we were laughing and dancing and singing and talking to strangers. But there's always that one in the crowd, isn't there? Like there's always some person, this time it was a guy, that just kind of kills the vibe. But you know what? You can't let those people kill your vibe. You gotta stick to your guns. But you know what? As much as you need to hold space for your peace, as my friend said tonight, you also gotta stand up for yourself a little bit. Because as soon as I left to go to the bathroom, this guy and his girlfriend took my space, like immediately filled my space. And so my friend texted me, she goes, "Oh, this couple is trying to take your space." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll reclaim it when I get back," because that's what you do. You go to a concert and you're like, "Oh, you know, I was here," kind of thing. This guy got so indignant, and his girlfriend was so embarrassed. But you know what? I'm not gonna back down from someone who thinks that they can control me. I'm not someone you can control. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna fight for my boundaries and I'm gonna fight for my rights and that. But I also not gonna do it. You know, I'm not gonna fight to the death with this guy. Like, you know. But he was just so rude, and everybody around me was like, really, like, that was really great that you stuck up for yourself. And so that made me feel good. But also what made me feel good is my friend was telling me that there's a choice she made tonight based on some of the posts that I make on my Magic Spoon Smells Like Soup on my Facebook. And, you know, it helped her make a better decision for herself that made her feel better about herself in making that decision. And that really made me feel good. So if I can help one person, just one person, I think it's not all for nothing. You know, I don't just talk for nothing, because we really need to continue to evolve and not be a victim, and, you know, just be warriors. We're warriors. But that doesn't mean we need to go around picking fights, obviously. But, you know, when a situation happens, you just got to stick to your guns. And then you got to let it go, though. If you are the kind of person that can't let something go, you need to learn to not get into that space to begin with. But if you can easily let it go, because I easily let stuff go. Like, I can go from angry to happy in a second, because I'm not going to allow someone like him to bully me and then ruin my night. You know, someone's going to have a human moment. You know, I think he was just feeling, you know what, honestly, I don't even know. I'll never know what he's feeling or thinking. He seemed like a controlling kind of machismo, one of these, you know, talking down to me and stuff. And I was just like, I was not having it. I think he got kind of angry and he left, because they gave their space up and walked away. Because all of us were having fun and laughing, and he wasn't part of that. So, and he wasn't going to be, because he acted like a jerk. But, you know, the thing is everywhere I go, I find these loving, amazing people that I surround myself by. And I really feel like that is part of the energy that you put out. So when you put out this positive, loving energy, you get these positive, loving people around you. And it's really, really, really true. Like, exercise it sometime. Exercise positive attitude. Exercise gratitude. Exercise, you know, filling your space with love. Even if you have to fake it just a little bit till you get there. And it really works. You know, put yourself in that mindset of that, you know, you're going to be as loving as you can to the people around you that will allow you to give them this love, right? It you'll see a shift. You will see a shift. I promise you. It's amazing. And, you know, also, I think it's really important to witness the small gifts that life gives you. Like, you go somewhere and you're thinking, I'm never going to find a parking spot. And then you never do, right? But if you get somewhere and you're like, okay, parking fairy, dial me in, I got this, everything is going to work out great, all of a sudden, things just open up. Parking spot opens up. You know, you just know that stuff is going to happen. You just know it's going to happen in your heart of hearts. And I promise you that it doesn't work every time. Obviously, you can't just go around wishing for things and then they just magically come true. But if you recognize all the small gifts that life gives you, all the small wins, you'll start to notice that they will accumulate exponentially as you continue to exercise your gratitude and your attitude. It's real. It's real and it's amazing. And I wish you all a life filled with love and compassion and friendship and live music. Get out there and see some live music, man. I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.